We've been constructing and deconstructing the Arcturian spaceship, and everything is clean and nice now, so we're starting to come into land, so we're going to put this top back where it came from. Remember, if you saw one of the previous videos, that this colour is called Electris Blue, and I was talking about lucid dreaming and how we have a lot to learn from this practice and developing this kind of skillfulness in lucidity, not only in allowing subconscious repressed materials to become integrated, but also because this kind of gentle touch which you need in order to remain in the lucid state and remain in the dream. It may not be a very deep state of sleep or unconsciousness. I mean, it has many layers of progressing from the gross to the subtle. But many other great meditators of the past have left us instructions, but also what's called lamrim, which is knowledge of the stages of the path, and the patience which is required, and the concentration, and the self-control, which is really how I understand the word renunciation, the training of the mind. Tranquil abiding in a state of contentment, neither averse to unpleasant experiences, nor clinging to the belief in an inherently existing self from its own side. We've become more tolerant, more kind, more appreciative. We don't try to interfere. We don't become perpetrators of apparent injustice, trespass against others. We maintain our vows. We know, in a religious sense, that God loves us, and we appreciate His word.
What's the machine wants me to say?
Ah, you ready? Hang on a moment. We're just letting the water drain out of the bath. Are you ready, darling?
Yeah.
Now hold your hand in there. Oh, you just spoilt it.
Basically, just a pulse machine.
Look,
Says.
you can put one. Yeah, it's a pulse machine. You can put one hand here. Oh, you finished.
And they got this.
Right, read out the numbers. I was going to say you can have one finger on here, which is the emergency stop. If you start to panic, emergency stop. But otherwise, you hold your hand in here, and you press start.
Yeah.
Yeah, and show me the reading. Don't scrunch it up. What does it say?
It's not good.
It's not good. Read out the numbers.
161 141 138 61.
Brilliant. And mine earlier was 160 124 108 79. Now these are coded messages from the Arcturian spaceship, which we just made contact with. Now you can argue with me about disclosure, whether it's just a hoax or not. But you have to remember that my wife and I are both registered as being mentally ill, so...
I'm not mentally.
Right, you can do it again. Wow, she's totally gone into the machine.
Oh,
Wait. It says systolic. This is Arcturian technology, folks. Total disclosure. Believe it or not. It's up to you. Oh, hello. There's your hand poking out of the machine. Look at that. Looks weird, doesn't it? Right, it stopped. Now let's compare the numbers and see if anything's changed, you know? Wait. Okay, what does it say this time? Can you read it?
152 135 112 85.
Now, where's this message coming from? Who's telling you this numbers? Who is it? Is it Arcturian aliens?
Machine, baby, machine.
Just a machine? Hey, don't scrunch it up. Oh, look, she's a terrible scruncher. And a pincher and a biter. Only for me, though. Can you unscrunch it for me? I've only got one hand here, darling. Can you unscrunch it? It has changed quite a lot, because the one on the bottom is me. And these two at the top are you. So there's quite a big change. 152 from 165.
Why would they throw away a pulse machine?
135 from 141. 112 from 123. And 85 from 81. Well, we have all sorts of other bits and pieces lying around here. Now, this originally came... Shall I show you, darling? This originally came with the blue plastic straw, which is here in the transit case. Where did you put the transit case? Here's the transit case. Right, open the transit case. Now pass me the blue, the metal stick. That's it. So those go together. Now, the question is, where is that green straw? I can't remember. I have to have a photograph of that. And now I'll go outside and I'll show you what's left. This is what's left. In here we've got all of the headphones. And in this case here, we have the parts of Alice's chair, which is connected with Marco Polo. Here we have the wheels from the green chair, which Tim sat on and it broke. Here we have the wheelbarrow, which has got a repair. Here we have the boots that Lin Feng wore when she got married to me, underneath her white dress. Here we have some chilies that are really struggling. They started inside from seed. Mummy gave Lin Feng the seeds, and they grew really, really slowly in the kitchen, and we've put them outside and they're struggling. Here we have the courgettes, which are doing really well, and the runner beans, which are just super as always. And the tomatoes, which Lin Feng is in charge of this year, so they're a bit, they're not properly supported or fed or anything like that. Here is the cold frame. In here we have an ant's nest. Don't know if you can see it. I don't really want to disturb it too much. Can you see any ants there? We've got some really nice soil that we've prepared here, which has probably got some ants living at the bottom of it. Various things which I don't know what they're doing. Look at those, aren't they beautiful? Here's a tomato plant that Lin Feng has been growing. A lot of these flowers came from Mummy. Beautiful lilies. These were some lovely poppies. I'm going to save the seeds from these. More runner beans, more chilies, some corn. There's even a marrow down there somewhere. Oh, this is the rose that I gave to Lin Feng on Valentine's Day this year. Yeah, this is actually a marrow growing here. I've got fuchsias, another beautiful lily. Look at that. And so on. So you see the garden's changed quite a bit. And here we're going to have some more ceremonial burning all of this. Back here, this is where we're going to be building the temple for Vajravarahi. This is her year, the year of the Earth Sow. This was a rose which Mummy gave us, which she wanted to be Gonga's rose. But since we have Gonga's tree out of the front, this is kind of an extra. Now, what we have out at the front which has been downloaded, physically downloaded from the Arcturian spaceship. We have these metal structures, so they come with original energy. And these structures, I think, will allow me to dig a big hole, and then with these on either side I'll be able to put some beams across the hole, with these holding the ends of the beams. I might ask Dean Herbert, my neighbour, to come and help me, because he used to be a builder making roofs in London. So we're going to pick up this and we're going to travel through Arcturian space. And we're going to take this inside. I'm still looking for the green. I think this is such a great object that it can go on Davy Jones's locker. This is actually at the bottom of the sea. It's filled with lead, because you use a lead line to measure the fathoms, the depth. And in here, I'm not sure what we have, but in here we have various gods. And we have the House of David from 2014. And I haven't done the water offering yet. So darling, I'm looking for this green straw. I will find it, but I don't think I'll find it in time for the video. Do you want to show us what you're looking at?
Nothing.
Come on, show us, darling.
Nothing.
Come on. What is it?
My messenger on my Facebook.
Oh, okay. Now normally I would step into the area for wuzu, I would step in with my left hand, but here I'm going to jump. And I'm going to take some photographs of this installation here. Richard Basler would enjoy this because he's into Lego. That's a good one, isn't it? It's got that black darkness there. That must be residue of the black moon. Let's have a look at the black moon. This is the black moon, but remember to evoke the design concept of the Arcturian spaceship. Mise en scène for crowdsourced science fiction movie, script, story and plot. We always have this triangle. Should really be, just like if it was a circle, I could tip it up in order to make it into a flying saucer. You've got to tip it up in order to get the Arcturian energy. Okay, and this is just a question of association of ideas and correspondence. We like to respect traditions as much as we can, but we also like to get things straight in our own mind. So that's why it's really up to us. If we say that 2 is 5, that 2 plus 2 is 2, 2 plus 2 remains 2, 2 plus 2 is 1, because 2 is the same as 2, 2 plus 2 is 3, because you've got 3 symbols, you've got 2 and the plus and the 2. 2 plus 2 is 4, as everybody knows. But you see, if you stick with what everybody knows, you're in that, statistically you're within that standard deviation on the bell curve, which is what the AI is always falling back on, and that's like, the fall. And what human beings have to do from now on, what we're instructed, what we're charged to do by our alien guides, is to teach the AI, which is like a super intelligent child, to respect the outlying data. So, so long as you're not hurting anyone, you can really be as weird as you like. The weirder the better, because that's where all the repressed material is, in the subconscious anyway. Things which you just couldn't accept in the past, and now, with these new fifth dimensional light codes streaming onto the planet Earth, with the Lionsgate, which is open now on the 3rd of August 2019. We won't be frightened anymore by things which used to disturb us in the past, and we will bring light into the darkness.